hello, hello, my little maniacs. This is your host, the Maniacs Gaming, coming back at you with another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over my picks for last week of the NFL season, which would have been week 15. And then we'll be doing my picks for this week, which is week 16. Let's get it. So starting off last week, we'll just run through these really quick. So Rams, Niners, I did take the Niners, unfortunately. Dallas Panthers, I took the Panthers. Never again. Kansas City, Cleveland, took Kansas City. Houston, Miami, took Houston. Jets, Jags, took the Jets. Washington Saints, took the Commies. Ravens, Giants, Ravens. Bengals, Titans, Bengals. Cardinals, Patriots, Cardinals. Broncos, Colts, I think I took the Broncos. Buffalo, Detroit, I think I did take Detroit. Tampa, obviously. I think I did take Philly. Then I took Green Bay, took Minnesota, and then I took Atlanta. So overall, pretty solid week for me. I'm not going to complain too much. But let's get into week 16. Starting off for Thursday Night Football, we've got the Broncos taking on the Chargers. This is such a good game, low-key. But, like, both these teams, obviously, I believe Chargers are coming off an L and the Broncos are coming off a win. Yeah, Broncos beat the Colts. Chargers got manhandled by Tampa. So for that reason alone, I know it's in their stadium, but Tampa did it last week in their stadium. Give me the Broncos to beat them. I don't know what it is, but I'm just feeling it. Texans at Kansas City. Texans obviously getting back to somewhat full strength, getting their receivers back and getting healthy. Where Kansas City's getting beat up, but they're expected to have Hollywood Brown. Mahomes is expected to play through his injury. I gotta take Kansas City. As much as I don't want to, I have to take them. They're at 113 games. I don't see them dropping one. I think this is going to be a really good game, but I can't pick against them right now, unfortunately. Steelers at Baltimore taking on the Ravens. Steelers coming off a beating from the Eagles, whereas the Ravens manhandled Giants. I think Baltimore lost this one last time, but I'm gonna go ahead and take them this time for the upset. If you want to call it an upset at this point, I don't know. Give me Baltimore trying to make that NFC North race closer. Giants at Atlanta. I want to pick the Giants so bad. Because obviously the Giants got manhandled by the Ravens, and the Falcons almost lost to the Raiders. But they didn't, obviously. But obviously they benched Kirk in favor of Michael Penix. Give me Atlanta. Much as I would love for Giants to win this, but I just don't see it happening. Alright, Cleveland at the Bengals. Give me the Bengals. I just think they're the better team. Obviously, like, Joe Burrow is eventually going to start cooking again. Try to get them back to 500 at this point. Try to keep them alive in the playoff race. Alright, Cardinals at Carolina. Cardinals beat the Patriots last week. Carolina got manhandled by Dallas. Don't care if the Panthers are home. I'm not picking them again this season, more than likely. Give me Cardinals. Detroit taking on the Bears. Detroit obviously has a lot of injuries right now. Like, they're pretty beat up at the moment. And Chicago, obviously, is Chicago. But I gotta take Dan Campbell. That offense is still mostly healthy. They've got pieces on defense to make it work. I see Dan staying aggressive. Give me the Lions to beat them. Titans at the Colts. Titans looked horrible the entire year. Colts have at least looked somewhat serviceable. Give me the Colts. Rams at the Jets. Rams are coming off a win against the Niners where they didn't score a single offensive touchdown. And the Jets coming off a win against the Jags. But yeah, give me the Rams to keep their playoff hopes alive. Obviously, they're leading the NFC West. They're trying to stay in it. So just give me them with the upset. Or not even an upset, just a win. Philly at the Commanders. Philly coming off a win against the Steelers, where Washington had a nail-biter against the Saints. I think it's going to go the same way it did last time. Give me Philly. I want the Eagles to win. I mean, I want the Eagles to lose, obviously. But at the same time, like, I got to be taking them. Philly's the better team right now. I think they're clinch the NFC East with a win here. They know that. They're going to come into this game firing on all cylinders. If they haven't already, I think. No. Yeah, because Washington could catch them if they lose. Minnesota at Seattle. Give me Minnesota. I just think Minnesota's the better team here. I could see a potential upset, but it's just I don't see it happening. Geno's not 100%. I think he's expected to play, but he's not 100%. Give me the Minnesota Vikings for the win. Jacksonville headed to Vegas. Yeah, Jags. I'm sorry. Both these teams look horrible the entire year, but I got slightly more faith in Jacksonville to get a win here than I do the Raiders, I'll be honest. New England at Buffalo. New England getting destroyed last week by the Cardinals, and the Buffalo Bills beat the Lions in the highest scoring game last week. Give me the Bills to try to as they're trying to keep pace with the Chiefs, even though at this point I think the Chiefs have basically the 1 seed secured with one more win, if this goes how I say it will. Niners at Miami. Niners defense has been healthy, but their offense hasn't been putting up points, whereas the Dolphins defense lets up points, but their offense scores points. Give me the Niners, as they're trying to keep some playoff hope alive. At this point, it's unlikely, but anything could happen. Tampa headed to Dallas. Tampa coming off a massive win against the Chargers, and Dallas coming off a win against the Panthers. But at this point, Dallas' playoff hopes are all but gone. Give me Tampa to get the win on Sunday Night Football. Also, because I'm biased. Saints at Green Bay. Yeah, Saints almost beating Washington. Green Bay beating up on Seattle. Give me Green Bay. NFC North is going to be insane. It has been insane all year. It's going to stay insane. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. I'll go ahead and run through these real quick again. So I'm taking Broncos over the Chargers, Kansas City over Houston, Ravens over Pittsburgh, Falcons over the Giants, Cincinnati over Cleveland, Arizona over Carolina, Detroit over the Bears, Colts over Titans, Rams over Jets, Philly over Washington, Vikings over Seattle, Jags over Raiders, Bills over the Patriots, Niners over Dolphins, Tampa over Dallas, and Green Bay over the Saints. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. Do you guys like my picks, or would you change them? But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me today. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on that noti bell on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Try and hit that by the end of next year. Try and hit 1,600 by the end of next month. Let's get it, fam. And as always, I will see all you guys later. Stay crazy, fam.